Hello, it is Lisa, and I wanted to show you my newest junk journal. This junk journal is made for my uncle. He had a stroke about a year ago, and this is for him. So you'll notice there's not a lot of really small little things because he has a hard time using his hands. And I've purchased, which I don't have today, some really fat pens that he'll be able to use to write in here, and they'll fit into these nice pockets. So there's full size jeans pockets. This is a pocket also. And this closure is really easy. So this is for him. Never done a man's junk journal before, so it's kind of fun. Here's a pocket. Astrodome. Map page. I have a lot of map pages in here. This is from an old yearbook that I got at a thrift store. Just a little fun, and you can journal on that. He's a fan of sports and peanuts, so I have incorporated both into these little peanuts photos you'll see throughout. Journal space. Here's a bag that I made into a pocket. There's a journaling square on there. And then a Bible quote, 2 Corinthians 6 verse 4. You could journal on here. Another journaling page. This is a pocket, just made out of regular paper that I've dyed. And then I have a baseball score card that he could journal on, which I thought was fun. I just folded it up so that it would fit inside this funky, like, triangle shaped pocket. You could write on that side. There's another Bible verse here, Hebrews 12 verse 1. Just some peanuts, and I don't know if you can tell, there's shimmer mist on there just for color and interest. I do all of this with watercolor. And this I did with, this is actually jelly plate and acrylic paint. This was kind of the off. These are baseball cards by a baseball field. That's kind of fun, I thought. I'm drifting away here. Here's the other half of the bag. This is actually like a bag from like a bagel place, I think. And this is a mini. Here's another Bible verse. This is just a little mini notebook that you could take out and journal on. That I put in there. Another journal card there that comes in and out easily. Another map. Here's the other piece of that Astrodome. It was like a fold-out thing. It's another pocket. There's Snoopy. Here's the little envelope, and in here is a Bible verse and then a journal card. So he'll be able to use that. Another map. This is nice because it has the lines on there, so you could write on that. Some tracing paper in there for interest. It's just a little post-it note you could write on. This is a wax sandwich bags. And I had bought someone's old photo journal, again, at a thrift store. And these are photos from that photo journal and some tickets. She had done a little bit of like old-timey scrapbooking. So I used that to make the little pull-out for here. Put that back in. It's nice if you chose to not take it out because it was too hard to get in and out. You can still see it pretty cool in there, and it gives it a little bit of noise and interest. This is actually from again, another thrift store find. Is a whole book of baseball in America. So it's like these thick photos. All right, nice space for writing on. Here's the other half of that bag, and another scorecard sheet in here for writing on. There's a Vince Lombardi quote. He's a huge Green Bay Packer fan, so I have a Vince Lombardi quote in here. the measure of who we are is what we do with what we have. He's also a fan of dogs, and so I thought that was really cute. So I think there's a pocket here. This is just a clip. It's pretty loose, so he could stick something under there easily. Here's another little loose if you wanted to read that comic strip. There's a little card in here that comes out. He could move that anywhere. This is all jelly plate and stencils. Here's another pocket with an envelope in it, and inside here is actually some art that my son had made for him and that he could write on the back too. I just thought that was cute, and it's a dog, so that's kind of fun. He lived in Pennsylvania, so this is kind of a fun map page of Pennsylvania. It's another Vince Lombardi quote, along with a photo of a football player from that same yearbook. This is just an envelope with a window on it. So I think with like my insurance monthly statement comes in there. Glued some letter that I bought and cut up. Some stenciling on there. And here this card comes out for journaling on. Right, and just goes back in there. It's a bit easier to get in this way, I think. Maybe. There we go. In and out a lot easier before I put it in the notebook. Here's a card that's a pocket. This is from the yearbook. Some more peanuts. I don't have a lot of peanuts like full strips. I've kind of cut them out. They're more for interest than for reading. Here's another envelope. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is a comic strip page. And then there's on the back of it, just for interest, and this little clip on there so he could clip stuff on. Try to have lots of space for writing. This is an envelope with a book page. I think this is like a recipe asparagus. I have a gastronomy book that was super fat that I got again at a thrift store. Here's another one of these journal cards that I made that just slides in and out. You can do anything you set your mind to. I thought that was motivational when, you know, you've had a stroke and you have to work really hard to get the function of your body back. Choose happy, just a little card in a pocket. There's Snoopy on the phone. Focus on the good stuff. You could certainly journal on that. Here's another part of the envelope. This is just a clipped on with a paper clip, so this comes on and off easily. And this is a little surprise. This is actually a photo of him and my mom and my sister. I think I took the photo when we were on a trip in Washington, D.C. So that's a fun little surprise for him to find in there. And this is in Washington, D.C., this photo. Another pocket and just a altered trading card stuck in the pocket for interest. This was actually tissue paper that I used some jelly plate on, and then I glued it onto this comic strip thing just for interest. Here, this is actually a pocket on this side from that gastronomy book, and some stamping. This is Abraham Lincoln. There's a pocket there. I don't have anything in that. So he can stick his own things in there if he has things he wants to remember and save. Hopefully maybe family will give him some other pictures that he could stick in here from when he was healthier to help him remember the good times. This is another envelope with a window, another journal card in there, and I put kind of a fun tissue paper behind it. This is a pocket made from a magazine, and I have another scorecard in here. Just a quote, out of difficulties, grow miracles. And then this is the one tiny envelope that I have just because it fits in there, and I didn't have anything else that really fit in there nice. If I can get it back in. There we go. And there you go. So that's the journal. This is made with old blue jeans. This is the belt loop on the back there. And then, like I showed you before, the nice pockets in the front. And just close it up real easy like that. Thanks for watching.